when subtracting rational expressions with different denominators, we need to find a common denominator. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is factor each of these to find out what the factors really are. So this first one is really x over, and I look at x squared minus 16. Well, that is a difference of two squares. That is x squared minus 4 squared. So this is really x plus 4 times x minus 4. I'm going to change this subtraction to addition, and I'll put the negative in the numerator. So instead of subtracting, I'm going to be adding a negative number. And now I'll factor this out. I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 1 times 4. So multiply to 4 and add to 5. That's going to be 4 times 1. So this is going to be x plus 4 times x plus 1. Again, x times x is x squared, plus 1x plus 4x, that's a 5x, and then 4 times 1 is 4. So when I look at my LCD, it has to have all these factors in it. So it has to have an x plus 4 here and here, and it has to have an x minus 4, and it also has to have an x plus 1. So my lowest common denominator altogether is these three factors. So now I have to express each of these in terms of that. So I'm going to rewrite it vertically again. I have x over x plus 4 times x minus 4, and I am adding to it negative 6 over x plus 4 times x plus 1. And I'm going to be multiplying each of these by a fraction to get me another fraction with my common denominator. We said the common denominator is x plus 4 times x minus 4 times x plus 1. And that is the case for both of these, so I'm writing it in first. Now to get from x plus 4 times x plus 1 to x plus 4 times x minus 4 times x plus 1, I have multiplied by an x minus 4. So that needs to be repeated in both the numerator and the denominator, and I'm going to be distributing the negative 6 over that. Again, the reason why I changed this negative to a positive and this to a negative up here is so that I remember to distribute this to negative over both terms. If I just had a negative number here, I might very easily forget that I'm actually subtracting both of these, not just the first term. Likewise here, to get from an x plus 4 times an x minus 4 to an x plus 4 times an x minus 4 times an x plus 1, I needed to multiply by the x plus 1, so that is going to be the factor that is repeated. Let's write that a little more legibly. And then I'm going to be distributing the x over both of those. So x times x is x squared. X times positive 1 is positive x. Negative 6 times x is negative 6x. Negative 6 times negative 4 is positive 24. So now I'll add all these together. I have x squared plus x minus 6x plus 24 all over my common denominator of x plus 4. X minus 4, and x plus 1. Let's combine like terms here and see if we can simplify this. X squared plus x minus 6x, so that would be minus 5x plus 24 over x plus 4, x minus 4, and x plus 1. So now I'm looking to see, can I factor what's up here? So two numbers that multiply to 24 and add to negative 5. I don't have any of those. Yeah, they can't find any that work, so now I know that this is the simplified solution.